Hey guys, I just came back from watching Stree. It was a movie that I was really looking forward to seeing. I feel like when I saw the trailer, it just looked very interesting, and I feel like I really like the horror genre, and Bollywood almost never does the horror genre, right? I don't know why. It's always too over the top and cheesy. For reference, it's all those annoying Bipasha Basu Vikram Bhatt movies. I love Bipasha, okay? But God, those movies are so freaking awful. I'm so glad I went, so let me dive right into the review. Stree is a horror comedy directed by Amar Kaushik, starring Rajkummar Rao and Shraddha Kapoor in principal roles. I apologize if the lighting is kind of weird. I realized that maybe white is reflecting too much light, but I don't want to change, so we're just gonna have to deal. So what's the story of Stree? Basically, there's a village, and every year during the annual puja, which lasts 4 days, there is a ghost or a witch, you could say, who haunts all the men of that village. If during the night, if you're a man and you're caught on the streets and she calls your name and you turn around, then basically you go missing and all that's left of you are your clothes. So all the men in this village for years and years and years are extremely terrified during the festival time to be roaming outside. The precautions they take to prevent the male members of their family from getting abducted or killed, they write on their walls Stree Kalana. So basically that just means that, you know, Stree, come tomorrow, like don't take us today. That's basically the only thing that the town has figured out how to do to prevent Stree from coming into their homes. The movie starts with showing us Vicky, who is played by Rajkummar Rao, who is too cool for his town, but he is an extremely talented tailor. He's like absolutely fantastic. And all the ladies in the town love him because he stitches amazing clothes and lehengas and blouses. Vicky has two best friends, Bittu, played by Aparshakti Khurana, and Jana, played by Abhishek Banerjee. So while Bittu and Jana do believe in this, you know, Irving legend of sorts, Vicky doesn't really believe in it. On the first night of the festival, there's basically a party going on at some dude's house, and Vicky has to pee. So this is like India and this is a village, so obviously he goes outside and decides to pee by the wall because apparently there's no bathrooms in the world. So he goes, and as a joke he pees on the warning message that they put to prevent Stree from coming into the house. So he pees on that, and obviously Stree is very real, so she actually comes in and abducts one of their friends. That's when Vicky realizes that this shit is very real. Meanwhile, Vicky also kind of has this girlfriend on the side, played by Shraddha Kapoor, whose name we do not know because she never wants to tell him. She only shows up around the time of the festival. It's a little odd. She's a little sketchy. We don't really know what her deal is, but Vicky is totally enamored by her. After their friend gets abducted at that party, Bittu realizes that maybe there's something fishy going on with this girl being here. So he tells Vicky that, hey dude, maybe your girlfriend is actually like the witch. So now Vicky is like hella scared of her, and soon Jana also goes missing. So now Vicky is extremely concerned because his girlfriend may have abducted / killed his best friend. So is Vicky's girlfriend Stree? Is it someone else? What's her deal? Why is she kind of sketchy? So that's what you have to watch the movie to find out. The movie is directed by Amar Kaushik. The movie has a great balance between horror, thriller, and comedy. There are some scenes where you get like really kind of like scared. I wouldn't say it's like hardcore horror, no way. But you know, you do get a little like, oh, what's happening? Or something funny happens during that scene where you also laugh, so it kind of breaks the tension. That emotional pacing in the movie, it was actually really great. I really enjoyed watching it. Actually, the movie is doing really well. I just read that it made, I think, around like 30 crores in 3 days, which is fantastic. Like, this is a Rajkummar Rao movie. He's not a famous actor. And even Shraddha is not like that big of an actress. One scene in particular that was like really funny was where Vicky's dad is kind of giving him the talk, and it's like really hilarious but also really cute and sweet at the same time. I think one awesome thing that Amar Kaushik did with the film is that there's also like this underlying layer of like a social commentary on India's male dominated culture, and you know, kind of also like feminism, because it's like funny because, you know, women are usually afraid to go out at night and, you know, walk the streets alone, but it's like the men who during the 4 days of the festival are like scared to walk alone. They're like, what should we do? Should, you know, stay in packs? At one point it's pointed out that Stree would never take a man against his will. You know, she says your name, and if you turn around, that's giving consent. Yes means yes, you know. So it's like little bit of these type of jokes are in there too, which I really appreciated. It was really awesome to see. So really smart movie making on his part. In terms of performances, I mean, Rajkummar Rao, I freaking love that guy. He's so awesome to watch. He's super duper talented. I actually just watched Banerjee Ki Barfi last night just because I was like, I want to watch it again. I think he's really awesome. For me, he's like this generation's Amar Kaushik. He's just like super duper talented, the common man hero. Aparshakti and Abhishek as Bittu and Rana were also really good. They were really cute. I think all three of them as friends were really nice. They had a good like vibe going on in the movie. Special shout out to Pankaj Tripathi, who plays Rudra. He's kind of like the village expert of everything, especially Stree, so he kind of like helps them figure stuff out. He just has like a nice way of saying things. I really like it. He's also in Banerjee Ki Barfi, so I was like, yes, this is my man. Shraddha Kapoor was good. I think she did a good job with whatever role she had. The music of the movie is pretty like decent. I think there's only like 4 songs total. The Milegi Milegi song is kind of like the promo song all the way at the end of the movie. It's pretty catchy. I like it. It's a Mika Singh song after a really long time. You guys, we forgot about Mika Singh. We got so distracted by Badshah and Guru Randhawa that we forgot about Mika Singh, you guys. I really like Nazar Na Lag Jaye. That's like a really sweet song. Rajkummar is really cute in it, so I really like that one too. There's also like that item number Kamariya, which is kind of like weird in the movie because it's like, what is this doing here? That has Nora Fatehi in it. She's the girl from Dilbar, which is like super duper popular right now. So yeah, she did a good job dancing in this song as well, but I don't think this song is as good as Dilbar or will be as famous as Dilbar, but still a pretty decent song. So the soundtrack is by Ketan Sodha, and the soundtrack in a horror movie is like super duper important because what scares you isn't so much like the scary witch that comes out and pops up for you. It's like the build up, right? Like the, oh my god, like is someone, you know, the looking over the shoulder and like the you know, like that whole thing. So I think the score was really good. So overall, the movie's really fun to watch. It's entertaining. It's smart. It's a good time. I think you should definitely watch it. Would recommend it for sure. So catch it at your nearest theater before it leaves. If you like what you saw, then give it a like. And please subscribe to my channel, Movies with Meher. And let me know what your thoughts were on the movie in the comments below. And follow me on my social media channels on Instagram and Twitter. My handle is Meher Masala. Bye guys!